My name is Mike, and this is the Hot Seat. On today's Hot Seat, gonna ruffle some feathers. People may not like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I call the U.S. troops stationed in the Middle East to resign your commission, to put down your weapons, and come home to your families. The war in Afghanistan is a lost cause. The Afghans hate us, and we're tired. After last Sunday's brutal killing of 16 Afghan civilians by what looks like to be a lone U.S. sergeant, Afghanistan calls for not only his head, literally, but wants to behead U.S. troops who have been in their country for 9 years. And what's even scarier than our supposed exit of 2014 is Rick Santorum saying he'd keep us there even longer until we win, which there's nothing to win. There's talks of negotiations with the Taliban that we would release 5 Taliban leaders from Gitma, and those talks have even broken down. And the mere fact, troops, you servicemen and women, that we're even talking and trying to negotiate with the Taliban still shows that they are a force to be reckoned with and still part of the Afghan government. Because why aren't we just talking with Karzai? Why are we talking with the Taliban? That should show you that we aren't winning anything, and there's nothing to win. You servicemen and women have left your children. You've left your parents. And for those of you that have died, we have children without mothers and fathers. We have parents that had to bury their children, and for nothing. This war isn't about fighting terror. That's nonsense. And it's not about preserving America's freedoms, because how freer are we in these last 9 years? We are a quasi-police state. This government doesn't care about you. Our government. I can't even say our government because it's not my government anymore. I'll never vote Republican and Democrat again. And they are selling you out. And they're never going to let you leave. They'll just ship you somewhere else. And the whole Middle East, all of you, should resign. Tell your commanding officers, you're going home. The United States government has been at this dog and pony show for 64 years, and nothing has changed. We've seen Yasser Arafat go by the wayside, Osama bin Laden go by the wayside, Saddam Hussein go by the wayside, and nothing has changed. The people in the Middle East are as violent as they always have been. We get one radical leader over and over again. We've got radical leaders in Iran. We've got radical leaders in Egypt now. We've got them in Syria, Libya. Iraq is going to fall apart. We know that. And Afghanistan, again, the Taliban must be a force to be reckoned with because we're trying to negotiate. I thought our job was to eliminate. This whole Middle East theater is about power and profit at your expense, ladies and gentlemen of the armed forces, and you're being sold out. And it's obvious that man Sunday snapped. And this president wants to shrink the army but keep the theaters, which means you're going to be passed around faster and faster. You yourselves must say no, because your commanding officers and your president and the 3 out of 4 GOP contenders are not saying no. They're trying to blind us as usual, as if there's something to win, when there's nothing. There's nothing to win but military contracts. So, ladies and gentlemen of the armed forces in the Middle East theater, come home. My name is Mike. This is the Hot Seat.